This is a dormer valley transition with barrel vault. It's very similar to the rest of them. You're always going to start with one piece that goes under the soffit and past the fascia, at least 6 inches or so. And then you're going to add another piece, which is similar to the sandwich method. We're going to just overlap that one, and we're going to use this panel to flash up underneath the drip edge and the fascia, so there's no caulking or additional flashing needed in that area. Point to that area, please. Right there where I bent it, where the water's going to run down up against the fascia. Right there, there's no need for caulking or anything because that's one solid piece. Now you're going to take your FlatStock, and the FlatStock we're going to identify with 3 lines. Lay your FlatStock and the center line of the valley we're going to call line 1, and then the main body of the roof we're going to call line 2, and then the course line, and then the dormer is going to be line 3. So if you take you look at line 2 and you look at line 3, and you see that line 2 is below line 3, and you see it in the middle of the valley. Line 2 is below line 3, so that means you add 2 inches to line 2 and where you're going to cut it. And then you're going to cut it straight back all the way to line 1, and then you're going to fold a little piece in there to keep the critters out of it. And then you'll whenever you install it, it's going to be sticking up at the bottom of the FlatStock, so you have to, where he's marked it over there, and now he's going to move the FlatStock out of the way, and he's going to flatten all of that panel completely out. Everything that goes underneath the FlatStock, so it lays down a little better. You can take your hand seamers and fold that in a little bit where it fits a little bit tighter down there. But there's a lot of water that drains out right here. Go ahead and put the couple of screws in the front of it, if you would, to hold it in place. Right here. If you did too tight, it's going to open. Right there. Then you'll bring your valley metal down, and the front of the valley metal is going to be, it's going to stop right at the dormer, where the dormer is, so it doesn't stick out when we're finished. And so the bottom of it will be flush with the line 3 in the center. No need to cut it, as long as you got 5 or 6 inches, 3-4 inches to overlap onto your other metal. Okay, so next you're going to measure your piece that goes into the valley, and you're going to install it. As you can see, Nick's taken the nose of it and folded it down a little bit to create a new nose that sticks down below the valley metal, so when you're down on the ground, you don't have a view of looking up into that. And then your screws on it goes up a little bit. Remember, that's 2 inches. Yeah. We didn't place the other one good enough. That's okay. It's just a quick video and showing how it's going together. Yeah. Okay. So get another one up there, somewhere close to the valley, so you can see it push down. And then you'll have to take a piece of your bird stock, and I've taken a piece of bird stock and just kind of cut it off and modified it, and we're going to take that and we're going to put it in the gap right here up underneath there, and that's going to minimize that gap and still allow the water to run out underneath it. And it just gets a couple of small screws right in the front of it, so something like that, and that'll allow the water to run out all the way where his hand is and everything without clogging it up. So it'll look similar to that. That's whenever line 2 is below line 3. We're going to give an example of the other side whenever line 3 is below line 2.